So hey guys, and welcome to the video. Today is the 25th of June 2022 and we are here at Alton Towers for a day of rides and tips. Yes, I thought there'd be no better time to come and do a vlog here at Alton Towers than just before the summer holidays kick in. And school breaks kick in and things like that. Today I'm going to be taking you around the park, getting on some of my favourite rides, and like I said, giving you some tips that I use when I come here to Alton Towers. Now, one of the tips that I always use is go to Forbidden Valley first, so that's where we're going to be going. Hopefully get on Nemesis and Galactica. Today is going to be pretty busy, I'm not going to lie. There was crowds of people coming down the paths from the car park, so I am expecting it to be a pretty busy day here at Alton Towers. I am here on my own, but I'm still going to try and have as much fun as possible and take you guys along for the ride and get a good vlog out of it, because I've not done a vlog for a little while now, and there's a reason for that. I've been really busy. I had Download Festival, then when I came back from Download Festival, my weekend was completely taken up. Last week was completely chock-a-block as well, so I've just not had time to get out, to be honest with you. But as we approach the summer holidays, I've got plenty planned in terms of vlogs. So yeah, let's continue on to Forbidden Valley and get our first ride of the day on Nemesis, that 1994 B&M Beast. So yeah, can't wait to get on that. I'm also going to set myself a challenge today because it's quite busy. I'm going to try and get on most of the roller coasters here today, or I'm going to try and see how many roller coasters I can get on, and also I'm going to try and get on that splash battle as well, and get a bit of footage for you guys on that, because it is set to be quite a hot day here at Alton Towers today. So yeah, let's continue on, get to Forbidden Valley and get our first ride of the day. Alright then, so here we are at Nemesis. As you can see there's one of the Mardi Gras floats. I was actually here for the last day of Mardi Gras. It was really good. Such a good event. Can't wait for that next year now. But here we go, here's Nemesis on a 0-minute queue. Can't wait to get on this, I really can't. Hoping to have multiple rides, but if it gets too busy, then I won't bother. But yeah, 0-minute queue. See, it pays off to come down here to Forbidden Valley first, if I can speak. The park hours are 10 till 5 today, but I'll only be here till about 4, so like I say, I'll see how many rides I can get in. But yeah, look at it, it's dead. But it does look like they've got the extended open, in fact, look. So yeah, they are expecting a busy day. Right, let's get on Nemesis. Right, so when I say the extended queue, this is what I mean. Nemesis actually has a pretty long queue line, and they tend to open it on really busy days, so they are expecting it to be really busy today. But yeah, I just thought I'd show it you because this is a site that you don't normally get to see unless you come on a busy day, like today. There, look at that. That drop is fantastic. It may look small, but yeah, it packs a pretty big punch. So right, let's actually get on Nemesis. But before I do, look at those views. Wow. Oh, it's such a good ride on Nemesis just then. It's still a 0-minute queue, so I thought, why not? It's queuing right down to the entrance to the station. Yeah, it'll get busier later though, particularly with how busy the park's going to be today. But yeah, look at it. I just love the way it weaves in and out of the ground. I think it's a stunning looking coaster, and it rides just as good as it looks as well. Oh, here it comes. Look at that. There it is. Oh wow. Right, let's go for another ride on Nemesis. Oh wow. Oh, look at that. It's an absolute stunner of a machine, it really is. I just had two amazing goes there on Nemesis, each on the 7th row, left and right. It was just amazing. Oh, here it comes. There we go. are amazing. It's just so smooth. In my opinion anyway, I don't find it to be that rough, but some people say that Nemesis is rough. Now, depending on who you ask, some people say that Nemesis has a bit of a popularity problem at the moment because of the queues it gets, or the lack of. I don't think Nemesis has a popularity issue. I just think it's a very well operated roller coaster. It's one of the best operated roller coasters I know of anyway, personally. But leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Do you still think Nemesis is popular? Do you still enjoy Nemesis? I think it's the best roller coaster in the country, personally. There's just nothing like it, there really isn't. And it's such a gem in Alton Towers lineup. I'm going to go on another gem in the Alton Towers lineup now. I'm going to get a ride on Galactica. Now, this is a roller coaster that I have a bit of a love and a hate relationship with. I love it, but it depends how it rides to whether I like it or not. It's a great roller coaster, and it's great for first-time riders that haven't done a roller coaster that goes upside down before. But oh, there it comes. But yeah, as I was saying, in terms of just for thrills, it's not really for me, but I'll go on it and see how it's riding today. So yeah, let's get on. Galactica! There it is, look. Right, so here's another tip for you then. You see these Coke Freestyle stations here. They're not just for people who've purchased a Coke Freestyle cup. If you bring a water bottle to Alton Towers, you can actually get free water from these refill stations. I do this a lot to save myself money on buying fizzy drinks, really. But if you look on the screens at these Coke refill stations, they actually have a water option. So you can fill up your water bottle. There's nothing in there at the moment, so it won't. Oh, well, there we go. But yeah, also, if you're a Platinum Pass owner, Alton Towers have made the Freestyle Cups free for Platinum Pass owners. I don't know the terms and conditions of it, so you'll have to, you know, research that yourself. There was a whole social media post about it on the Merlin Annual Pass social, so go read that. But yeah, it appears as though you can get a free Coke Freestyle cup, and I think it's 2 refills, but again, I'm a bit sketchy on the details. So yeah, here we go. This fantastic B&M flying coaster. This is what we're going to go on next. As I say, not the hugest fan of this in terms of thrills, but you know, it depends how it's riding really for me. Yeah, let's get on. Galactica. Right, so walk down to the entrance to Galactica. As soon as I get in the queue, they announce it's shut. That's typical of me, that really is. And they're evacuating the queue as well, so I'm not going to wait here for my ride on Galactica. I'll come back later for it. Or I'll go on Oblivion and I'll rush here when it opens, etc. I'll get the Sky Ride over here. But yeah, in terms of queues at the moment, Nemesis is still on a 0 minute. I didn't wait more than 5 minutes for it when I went on it. So I'm probably going to head to Forbidden Valley, oh sorry, not Forbidden Valley, sorry, the Dark Forest now, where Rita and 13 is. So let's get down there and see what we can get on. Oblivion's on a 10 minutes, so if that continues to stay at 10 minutes, I may get on that, but we'll have to see. That's right, let's get down to the other end of the park. Vault sealed for the 2022 season. Yes, Hex is still closed. We're like halfway through the season now, and yeah, Hex is still closed. Have no idea what's happening with that at the moment, but hopefully they can get it open soon, because I absolutely love Hex. It's one of my favourite flat rides, not just here at Alton Towers, but in the UK. It's absolutely amazing. So right, 13 is currently on a 30-minute queue, so I'm going to head here first. I know I said that I was going to head to Oblivion, but that's actually gone up now. And there's Rita, look, in the backdrop. Rita is that launch coaster here at the park. It's not my favourite, I'll be honest with you. I find it to be a bit short and doesn't really do anything for me, but I know it's still quite popular here at Alton Towers, so maybe I'll take a ride on that later and tell you what I think of it. But yeah, I have been warming up to Rita in recent times, so we'll have to see how it's riding if I do manage to get on it today. But it does get pretty big queues. So right, let's head on. 13. quoted as a 30-minute queue. I only waited 20 minutes there for 13, and I had a really good ride. You know what? I love that coaster. I find it to be quite underappreciated, but I can see why some people don't like it. Because it's quite short, but what it does do in that layout is great. I love the surprise element. I won't spoil it for those who haven't ridden 13, but you definitely need to get on there if you come to Alton Towers. Yeah, the 13 now is a 65-minute queue. Same with Rita here, so I don't think I'll be getting on Rita anytime soon. Like I mentioned before, Rita does get quite a big queue because it is quite a popular ride here at Alton Towers. Not only that, but yeah, it's not very good at getting crowds through, so because of the ride system and the way that the ride works. So yeah, keep that in mind if you do come to Alton Towers. Try and get on that towards the start of the day. So right, I think I'm going to head towards Dark Forest now, get on Oblivion, get on the Smiler, and see what's happening with Enterprise, because that's still closed. Right, so here we are down in X Sector. Here is Spin Jam, new for this year. This is part of the Retro Squad lineup of rides. These are temporary funfair rides to help with capacity here at Alton Towers. But what's not helping with capacity is Enterprise. Look at it. It's completely gone at the moment. I'm not sure whether this is ever going to reopen again, I'll be honest. To be fair, in its latter years, it was struggling, so, you know, maybe it's time to put it to bed and just forget about it. But I'm hoping that if they are gonna get rid of it, something will come back on this site very soon to help with capacity. I tell you what is helping with capacity today though, the Smiler. And I'm going to try and get a ride on it. Now, if you are a single rider, the Smiler is one of the only roller coasters here at Alton Towers that does offer a single rider queue. So I'm going to try and get in that, and it's usually is less than what is quoted on the app. But yeah, look at this. It's impressive. The only roller coaster in the world with 14 inversions. For those who don't know, that means it goes upside down 14 times. It's really big. It's scary. It's the Smiler, look at it. I find it really impressive, and this year it's actually been running all right. It can be quite rough, this can. There it is. But this year it's been all right. So yeah, let's try and get on the Smiler. That was a really enjoyable ride there on the Smiler. I have to say, it's riding so well at the moment. I came here last weekend, like I said, for the last day of Mardi Gras, and it was riding amazing on the back. I was on row 3 in the middle, so it was a really good ride, really smooth, had no issues at all. Like I say, it just keeps getting better and better for me, and it keeps working its way up my rankings as well. Because I rank all my roller coasters, it keeps working its way up. Don't ask me where it ranks at the moment because I've not got my list, but yeah, great ride nonetheless, and it's definitely worth getting on if you're brave enough to go on it. Like I said, it goes upside down 14 times, which is more than any other roller coaster in the world. Yeah, it was a 90-minute queue, by the way, or quoted as a 90-minute. Went up the single rider, got on there on 10. So if you are a single rider or you come in a 2, it's definitely worth going up the single rider. If you're in a party of any more than 2, I wouldn't recommend going in the single rider queue because chances are you will not get on together. Even in a 2, you aren't guaranteed to get on together. But yeah, oh, they are pumping the Oblivion trains out at the moment, look. Jeez. There was like 2 in like 30 seconds or whatever, but yeah, amazing ride, and hopefully get on there later if it's quiet enough. The Spin Jam, the Retro Squad ride down here in X Sector, that is currently on a 25-minute queue. They are proving to be really popular with the public, but fairground rides always do, don't they? But I definitely think that Alton Towers need to invest in some brand new flat rides here to help filter the crowds out. I was walking down the gardens to get to Dark Forest earlier, and I could hear Roller Disco's 80s music blasting out across the gardens. It wasn't a great, you know, you don't want to be hearing Bon Jovi walking down the gardens, do you? You want to be listening to the birds, you want a nice relaxed atmosphere. So yeah, they definitely need to sort out the flat ride situation here at Alton Towers and hopefully get Enterprise back open, but I don't think it's going to open up now. So right, let's continue on. I'm not sure what I'm going to go on now, but Oblivion is currently on a 40-minute, and I don't fancy waiting 40 minutes for Oblivion, so we'll have to see. But yeah, let's get on. Right, so I was walking around for a bit and I found myself over at Jewel because it's currently on a 0 minute. Now, we don't know what the future holds for this ride because there's been a Merlin Magic making vehicle spotted at the back of the building itself. I'll try and get some footage of that in a bit, but let's actually get on the ride first. Jewel, the haunted house strikes back. I tell you what, it's got a bit chilly now though, but the air's still quite warm, if that makes sense. So I definitely think we're either in for thunder or it's going to rain a little bit. I can feel it. But yeah, let's get on Jewel, the haunted house strikes back. Alright then, so I've just come off of Jewel, the haunted house strikes back, and I have to say, you can tell it's aging really, really poorly. I really hope the rumours are true in regards to the refurb, and I really hope something will be done with it, because I've said for a couple of years now that Jewel does need something doing with it. That building is just a wasted building in my opinion. That ride, you know, it was okay. Some of the effects were working, but some of the effects that were working were lit up, and it just ruined it for me. I didn't use the gun, I didn't get a score because I wanted to take it in before it did go for its refurb, if it is going for one. Again, we just don't know. There is a reason I'm stood outside Subterra. I keep showing this off in a lot of my vlogs, but I don't know if anything's happening with it. Like, Nemesis is rumoured for its, well, it's rumoured, it's pretty much confirmed now for its retrack. So will we be seeing something happen with Subterra when Nemesis does close? I mean, it's all very clean now. I mean, they cleaned out the queue not long ago, and yeah, it's still pretty much there. So are we going to see something here? I just don't know. But yeah, if you're wondering why I'm here at Forbidden Valley instead of down near Jewel, I'm going to get my ride on Galactica. It's on a 25-minute queue, so I thought, why not come up to Forbidden Valley and get my ride on Galactica whilst the queue's quite short. Everything now is on a 60-minute or a 50-minute queue. I really want to get on Wicker Man again today. I think that's a fantastic ride here at Alton Towers, particularly for those who don't necessarily like roller coasters. So yeah, let's go down to Galactica and get our ride on there. Right then, so I didn't end up going on Galactica. The reason being is that it jumped up to a 60-minute queue just as I was in that area, and I was like, nah, I just can't bring myself to queue for 60 minutes for Galactica. So I went down to Blade instead. It's a ride that I wouldn't normally do here at Alton Towers. So I thought, you know what, might as well do it. I really enjoyed it. Nemesis appears to be having a few issues at the moment, but the queue is massive for it. It's actually queuing in the extended at the moment. So make of that as you will. Yeah, it's going round blank, look. I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but it's going round blank, which usually means that something's happened to it. But it's all perfectly safe. They have to send it around blank when the system on the ride detects a fault. Again, just to test the ride and make sure it's safe for everyone to go on again. But yeah, I'm not going to bother going on Nemesis. I've been on it twice today. So I'm gonna head down to X Sector again, I think, or that area of the park, and either get on Wicker Man or get on Oblivion, and then Wicker Man. Oh, here it comes. Oh, look at it. I wonder what's wrong with it. Like, my mind boggles when rides go around blanks. I'm like, what's happened? But yeah, like I say, either Nemesis, I'm sorry, either Oblivion or Wicker Man. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting about 50 minutes for Wicker Man, to be honest, which is on at the moment, just because, you know, it's a great ride, and you get a pre-show as well. A pre-show being a show that you watch before you go on the ride. It's really, really good, and that's one of the reasons why waiting 50 minutes for Wicker Man is worth it, in my opinion. Also, it's one of the best wooden roller coasters here in the UK, so yeah, definitely get your rides on it if you're coming here to Alton Towers. And there's another blank train on Nemesis. So yeah, gonna get some off-ride of Nemesis, and I'll see you guys in a second when I've decided what ride I'm going on. Right, so here's another tip for you at Alton Towers. Don't wait in that Sky Ride queue. If you want to go on the Sky Ride down to back down to Tower Street, come down here, past toilets, and there's another Sky Ride station just tucked away around here. This one is always much, much quieter than the one that you've just seen. Here it is. And this will take you down to Tower Street. The other one takes you down to Dark Forest. So if you want to ride on the Sky Ride, you don't want to wait, or you want to get to the other end of the park, make your way down here and get on this station, because again, it's always, always quiet. Yeah. Right, I'm going to take the Sky Ride down to Tower Street so I can get on the Wicker Man, which like I said in the last clip, is currently on a 50-minute queue. So yeah, let's get on. Right, so making my way to Wicker Man, I'm walking past the Battle Galleons, which I promise you guys I get on today. There's plenty of people soaking people over there as well, actually on Battle Galleons, because it's quite an interactive ride, because the people who are off-ride can squirt the people on-ride. I've only ever been on this once with Digital Dan, and it was really, really fun. So I kind of want to go on it again today and film some on-ride footage for you guys. I'd love to, but I'm kind of putting it off, if I'm not going to lie, just because you get wet. So yeah, let's head over to the park's only wooden roller coaster, and the first wooden roller coaster to be built in the UK for 20 years. Yeah, it's Wicker Man. Fantastic ride this is, particularly on the back. It depends where you sit, to be honest, in my opinion, but you get a great ride on it nonetheless. It's just better on the back for me. So yeah, let's get on Wicker Man. Alright, so the heavens have opened here at Alton Towers, like in a big way as well. But I had an amazing ride before they did there on Wicker Man. I was on row 10 on the left, and yeah, it was just fantastic. As I say, towards the back, you're gonna get a thrilling ride, and it's had time to warm up all day, and you can tell that it's warmed up as well. It was fantastic. But yeah, look at this. Jesus Christ, I'm getting wet. The camera is getting very, very wet. Yeah, look at, oh. I mean, it's splashing the face here. Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be here. I mean, my limit was 4 o'clock anyway, because I've got a meal with my parents in the evening, so I want to try and get to that. Well, I need to get to that, really. So, yeah. But I'm not sure what my next ride's going to be. But rain does mean that the park might flush out a bit, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to get on more rides as a result. But the time now is 2 o'clock, just gone 2 o'clock, 5 minutes past 2, so you know, I've got plenty of time before 4 to get some rides in. I don't think I'm going to be going on Battle Galleons now though. So I am here in Exeter now, and it's still raining. Not as bad as it was down at Wicker Man. It has eased up a bit now, but it's still raining. And I'm going to brave the 35-minute queue for Oblivion. Now it's been on more all day. It's been on like 40 all day, so I decided I'm going to brave it, get on Oblivion, even if it is in the rain. Still an enjoyable ride. I really enjoy it, and I've learned to appreciate it in the last couple of years, because I didn't used to like it that much. He's a one-drop wonder, a one-trick pony, but I tell you what, It's good for those who are scared of roller coasters. I mean, it's a great way of overcoming your fear of heights as well, because it gradually takes you up the lift hill. The lift hill isn't that fast. So yeah, let's get on. Oblivion. I also like the soundtrack for this one, it's quite funky. Right, so before I do Oblivion, I looked over and noticed that Spin Jam was a walk-on, so I thought, why not? You know, I'm not a massive fan of Spin Jam, but at the same time, it's a walk-on, so yeah, let's get on. And hey, iCoaster on YouTube. Let's get on and have a ride on Spin Jam instead. I will get on Oblivion though after. Right, do you know how I said I wasn't a massive fan of that? Well, I'm still not a massive fan of that. That wasn't a great ride at all. I like my fairground rides, but that one, it's just borderline unrideable for me. I love my intensity on roller coasters, but yeah, it's just not for me. I will go on it, and like I say, it was all right, but it's just not for me, personally, just not for me. But yeah, I'm going to head on Oblivion now. I can see Rita is a 30-minute, and I'm contemplating going on Rita, but we'll have to see. For those who've watched my channel for a while, you know that I'm not a massive fan of Rita at all, and I said that at the start of this video as well, so we'll have to see how the day goes on to whether I do go on Rita or not, but I definitely won't be going on Spin Jam again. So yeah, let's head off onto Oblivion. I'm quite excited for this one, the world's first B&M dive coaster, so it's quite a special one for Alton Towers to have, really. There we go then, I have just had a ride on Oblivion, and I have to say that was actually quite a good ride. The lift hill was a bit shaky though. Like I said before, that is a great ride for anybody who's starting out on roller coasters, who wants to sort of overcome their fear of heights. It takes you up quite gradually, so you get a chance to take it in. You get some fantastic views from the top of that. Yeah. Here's a fun fact for you actually. It's actually the fastest ride at Alton Towers. Most people think the Rita is, it's not. Yeah, I love it though. Like I said, I've grown to appreciate Oblivion. I used to not like it, I've grown to appreciate it. And I didn't like it because I was scared. I didn't like it because it didn't do anything, to be honest with you. So Galactica's open back up in Forbidden Valley. I might actually go down there and see if I can get a ride on it. I've been wanting to ride on Galactica all day, and I've not managed to get one, so will this be my opportunity to? I don't know. It's on a 5-minute queue at the moment. That was touted as a 25-minute, it went down to a 25-minute. I only waited 20, so, you know, happy days. One thing I've come to realise with Alton Towers and their queues is they tend to exaggerate them a lot. Now, I'm not sure whether that is because they want to sell fast pass, or the sensors can be quite inaccurate in the queue lines. But yeah, I've always found them to be a bit hit or miss. But you know, you sort of have to look at the queue and judge it for yourself sometimes. You can do that with Wicker Man. If you go through the entrance and where it winds in and out of itself at the front, it usually is a 15-minute queue if it's in that bit, or a 40. So yeah, again, just judge the queues for yourself, like I do. But yeah, I'm going to head over to Forbidden Valley now and get my ride on Galactica, because it's only a 5-minute queue. Well, it'll go up before I go there, but yeah, I'm hoping to get the Sky Ride over there, so it takes even less time. You know what? After spending all day trying, I'm about to go on Galactica. It's 30 minutes, and usually when Galactica's quoted time, it's usually longer than it. From my experience anyway, yeah. It's queued right around the back, so we'll have to see how long this takes, but I'm finally getting on Galactica. That's right, let's actually have a ride.
Skylines.
You know what? I just had a fantastic ride there on Galactica. Like I said, it's hit or miss for me. I can either have a good ride or a bad ride, and that was good. I've learned to sort of push my restraint down. So I feel like the tighter a flying coaster's restraint is for me, the better the ride is, because you're secure. The train's just taking you along, and it feels really, really good. It's the same with Fly at Phantasialand. Although that is in a completely different league to this one. I wish this was longer though, and I wish it had a few more elements. I feel like that would make this ride for me, and that would make it better for me, but you know, they were working with a constrained budget at the time. This ride actually went over budget when they designed it. So yeah, it was meant to have a lot more theming. And here's that portal. Look at that. Love that, I really do. But yeah, huge shout out to the team on Galactica, by the way. They were absolutely smashing those trains out. Oh, here we go. Is it there? There it is. Yeah, they were absolutely smashing those trains out today. Galactica is running both stations. If you didn't know, Galactica has 2 stations. So one can be loading, one can dispatch, etc. And it's running 3 trains. So yeah, fantastic operations there on Galactica. In fact, operations across Alton Towers today have been absolutely stunning. I've not waited, you know, more than 40 minutes for a ride. Actually, no. More than like half an hour, I think. I'm not quite sure. I have to watch the vlog back to gauge queue times. But I only waited 20 minutes there, and it was quoted at 35. So, you know, again, massive props to the Alton Towers teams on the roller coaster today. They've been absolutely fantastic. So I am looking at my last ride now. It's going on for 4 o'clock, and I've got to leave at 4. But I'm going to sneak one more ride in. I'm going to make it. You know what? I'm gonna make my way over to. You know, I'm not quite sure. I mean, here's a gauge for like the queue times at the moment. The Smiler is on a 60, Wickerman is on a 40, Nemesis is on a 35, Reet is on a 30, Oblivion is on a 15. So I could finish the day on Nemesis, to be fair, and call it quits. But talking to the devil. Final turn around into the break room. But yeah, I've had an absolutely fantastic day today at Alton Towers, and I'll be talking more about it in the end clip. But yeah, you know what? I'm going to go on Nemesis, end my day, and then I will end the vlog. But I tell you what, it's been absolutely fantastic. Right, so there we go then. I have just finished my day off on the fantastic Nemesis. I was sat on row 7 again on the very left, and it was such a smooth ride. And here we go. Like I say, if you're brave enough to go on it, it's an absolute beast, it really is. This is the reason that I am a roller coaster enthusiast today, and iCoaster even exists, so, you know, take that as you will, but I absolutely love it. Oh, there we go. I have so much love for this thing, I really do. And they were absolutely belting those trains out just then. Honestly, Nemesis is being dispatched so quickly at the moment. I would go as far as to say Nemesis has some of the quickest dispatches in the country. Coasterbot's done some videos on Alton Towers operations, and he's timed the dispatches for Nemesis. So if you want to go and watch his videos, definitely do. They come highly recommended. And yeah, it tells you all you need to know about Alton Towers operations. Talking about operations overall, and I talked about them in the last clip, but they have been amazing today. They really have. All of the staff here at Alton Towers have been amazing as usual. All of the rides have been amazing. I've had a good ride on the Galactica, which is good. Always like to have a good ride on Galactica when I do ride Galactica. I don't think there's many roller coasters I haven't been on today. I haven't been on the Runaway Mine Train, haven't been on Octonauts, haven't been on Rita. But apart from that, I think I've pretty much got on anything. If there's anything that I have missed, then leave it down in the comment section below. I'm sure someone will. But yeah, I absolutely love Alton Towers, I really do. And I've just noticed there's a big black cloud that's just come over, and here we go again. You need to know about Nemesis's fantastic dispatchers, and that, right, by the way, that queue there, that was queued right to the top when I queued for Nemesis. It's now down here. Yeah, the team are oh, there we go. The team on Nemesis are absolutely amazing. They really are. They always have been. But yeah, I hope this vlog has been informative for you as well, sharing some of my tips around Alton Towers, sharing which order I do rides. I mean, there's not a specific order I do rides, but I always make it a rule to go to Forbidden Valley first, and then go over to Dark Forest, which I did today. So yeah, again, if you have learned something, then please do hit that like button. You're going to want to, I can't speak today. You're going to be wanting to be subscribed, by the way, because I have Flamingo Land's brand new coaster opening sick coming up next week. So if you want to see my first reactions to that brand new roller coaster, then please do subscribe. I'm going to be there all day, and I'm going to have some special guests on the channel hopefully as well. So again, subscribe for that. But if you have liked the video, please hit that, smack that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a single video. Again, let me know what you think to Alton Towers down in the comment section below. And yeah, if you've got any feedback for the vlog, then again, do leave it down in the comment section. I have got my new microphone on today, my Rode Video Micro. I decided to take it out for a test run, seeing as I've not done a vlog with it before. So hopefully the audio quality is nice and crisp. Yeah, I'm always trying to improve my videos, and audio quality was one that I definitely needed to improve on, because I was using the media mod on the GoPro before, the media mod on the there we go. What? Well, there we go. I can't speak today, I really can't, but I was using the GoPro media mod, and the microphones just weren't cutting it, so yeah, I got myself a new microphone, so hopefully that's made a difference. Right, it's starting to rain, so I'm actually gonna go. I've been around for my coaster, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.